Hey everyone, how's it going? So a lot of people are asking me what the next step is after the report of marriage application, after uh, the consulate in San Francisco approves your ROM. What's the next step? Well, it's still a process, but you're getting there, so congratulations. So the next step, after your ROM is approved, even though you haven't received it yet from the consulate or whatever, the next step is to confirm if the DFA in the Philippines has received your report of marriage application. So what happens is when San Francisco approves your report of marriage, they send your report of marriage to the DFA in the Philippines for input into the system. So once the DFA receives it, and once it's processed, they are then able to produce the transmittal details. Very important. So the transmittal details is a series of information specific to you, to your marriage. You use the transmittal details to order your PSA marriage certificate. Without that, the PSA cannot search for your marriage certificate. So again, after your ROM's approved, it gets sent. They mail it to the DFA. So here, the thing is with the raw report of marriage is that they wait till the end of the month to mail everything. They don't just like, for example, if your report of marriage was approved April 2nd, they won't mail it to the Philippines until April 30th because they wait until they collect all the report of marriages for the what for that entire month, and then they mail everything all at once. This is why it takes so much time. So once a DFA gets your ROM, they'll input it in the system and then they'll produce the details. Now, it takes some time also for the DFA to produce the transmittal details because again, if they're receiving so many report of marriages approved from the previous month and then they put everything in the system, but so it takes a couple weeks or so, maybe a month at most. But once they email you your transmittal details, you can go ahead and try and go to the PSA to get your marriage certificate or order online. But the problem is, even though you have the transmittal details, that does not automatically mean that the PSA has your marriage in their system. It takes time also. So a couple weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, sometimes a month. It depends on how busy they are. So again, just because your report of marriage is approved does not mean the DFA has it in the system. And just because the DFA has already produced your transmittal details, that does not mean the PSA has your marriage on file for you to order your marriage certificate. I cannot stress this enough how many times people have gone physically to the PSA office and waited 1 hour, 2 hours in line. Sometimes you need to book an appointment also. And once they get to the window and they give the transmittal details, they'll tell them, oh, it's not in the system yet. So you just waited 2 hours for nothing. So just be patient. I know you guys are excited and everything, but be patient. You don't need the PSA certificate to apply for your CR1 spousal visa. You just need it for your interview. So you can still apply for your CR1 visa with the ROM, or even if you don't have the ROM, you just need the Utah marriage certificate. But it's good to have it for your interview. So you can apply for your visa, and then while you're waiting for your application to be approved, you can wait. It'll give you time to wait for everything to be done for your PSA. But yeah, so give it some time, wait a couple weeks, and then you can attempt to do your PSA. Okay. If you have any questions, you guys can always ask me. I'll put some links in the description, websites and everything for resources, but it's really easy. Just the main thing is patience. Patience is the main thing here. So that's it. You guys, please take care. Bye bye.